إن الذين آمنوا والذين هادوا والنصارى والصابئين من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر وعمل صالحا فلهم أجرهم عند ربهم ولا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. وإذ أخذنا ميثاقكم ورفعنا فوقكم الطور خذوا ما آتيناكم بقوة واذكروا ما فيه لعلكم تتقون ثم توليتم من بعد ذلك فلولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته لكنتم من الخاسرين. ولقد علمتم الذين اعتدوا منكم في السبت فقلنا لهم كونوا قردة خاسئين. فجعلناها نكالا لما بين يديها وما خلفها وموعظة للمتقين. وإذ قال موسى لقومه إن الله يأمركم أن تذبحوا بقرة قالوا أتتخذنا هزوا قال أعوذ بالله أن أكون من الجاهلين. قالوا ادع لنا ربك يبين لنا ما هي قال إنه يقول إنها بقرة لا فارض ولا بكر عوان بين ذلك فافعلوا ما تؤمرون. قالوا ادع لنا ربك يبين لنا ما لونها قال إنه يقول إنها بقرة صفراء فاقع لونها تسر الناظرين. قالوا ادع لنا ربك يبين لنا ما هي إن البقرة شابه علينا وإنا إن شاء الله لمهتدون. قال إنه يقول إنها بقرة لا ذلول تثير الأرض ولا تسقي الحرث مسلمة لا شية فيها. قالوا الآن جئت بالحق فذبحوها وما كادوا يفعلون.
Allah commands you to slaughter a cow. But when the prophets of Allah command us to do something and the messengers of Allah command us to do something, even though it may not seem rational to us or we may not understand necessarily the wisdom behind it, it is an obligation upon us to follow them. They are the only ones that you can follow blindly. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving us this lesson. They said to him, are you making fun of us? Are you taking us in mockery and jest? What possible connection can there be between a man who was killed and sacrificing a cow? So Musa alayhi salam responded and he said, I seek refuge in Allah that I should be from amongst those people who is ignorant. And so Musa alayhi salam says to them, go and slaughter a cow. Now had they gone and slaughtered any cow, they would have fulfilled this commandment of their prophet and the issue would have finished. But because of their obstinate nature, because of the way that they were treating their prophets, because they thought that it was something which was a jest and a mockery and a play and a joke, they said to him, why don't you call on your Lord Allah and ask him to describe this cow to us? So the Prophet Musa alayhi salam asked Allah to give more information. He responded and he said that the cow that Allah wants you to now slaughter, not just any cow, but now the age of this cow must be that it's neither too old in the sense that it can no longer give birth, nor can it be a virgin, but rather it must be between the two. So do as Allah has commanded you to do. Meaning don't ask any more questions, but instead they said rather call on to your Lord again and ask him this time to describe its color. He said in response that the color of the cow, now that you ask for its color, is that it is a yellow cow, bright in color. It is something which pleases when they see it. They said, we're still confused. Ask your Lord to describe it again, because we have become confused between the cows. We still don't know what you want. And if Allah wills, then we will be from amongst the guided. So Musa alayhi salam said to them, Allah says to you that it is a cow, that neither would you use it to plow the earth, nor has it ever been used to carry water to irrigate the lands. It is free of any deficiency in color or in any other deficiency, physical or otherwise. There are no problems with it. So they said, now you have told us what kind of cow you want. So they slaughtered it, and Allah says, and they were never going to do so.
Take some of the pieces of that dead cow after you slaughtered it and strike the dead person with it. He will come back to life and he will tell you who killed him. Now we know why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded them to slaughter a cow.